Time for a look at what's making news in Peterborough. We're going to hear about concerns over higher than average alcohol use in Peterborough, and a community-based nonprofit environmental organization is celebrating its 20th year of operation. Jack Rose, our correspondent, and joins. Peterborough Green Up is marking its 20th year serving the community. What's their secret?
Well, Kathy Duick says, and she's one of the original 3 employees from 1992. Interestingly enough, our current MPP, Jeff Leal, was also part of that trio. Kathy says, first, it has to do with the commitment of the staff. It's not just a 9-to-5 job for them. They're totally committed to environmental concerns. Secondly, she says the overwhelming support that the community has shown from the get-go helps to energize those who work there. And finally, they have tremendous volunteer participation. She says they absolutely could not continue to exist without them. In other words, the community has fully embraced the work that Green Up does, from the municipality itself right down to the grassroots.
How far has it come in these 20 years?
Thanks to the efforts of then Mayor Sylvia Sutherland, who also served on the Provincial Roundtable for the Environment at the time, the 3 original employees secured $60,000 for their first annual budget. Now, at the height, a couple of years after they began, the organization had about 30 employees, but along came the Harris government, and Green Up lost about 85% of its budget and 2/3 of its staff. There were several other organizations across the province that had followed the same model as Peterborough, and all but one succumbed to those conservative cost-cutting measures aside from Peterborough. So Peterborough Green Up survived thanks to the city and our Utilities Commission, both stepping up to help with the funding. Now there are up to 20 people during this busy summer months, half that during the off-season. And Kathy and her colleagues manage an annual budget of about $1 million. So she tells me other communities now are looking to Peterborough's success as the benchmark.
And what are their most successful and popular programs?
Well, Kathy had a hard time whittling it down to just a few, but all their energy-related programs are the most sought after by the public. We've spoken about their transportation initiatives on this show before, such as Shifting Gears. That's the annual May Workplace Challenge to leave cars at home and use sustainable ways to get to work. There's a huge buy-in to the Community Garden Network, where people learn about growing their own food and sharing space sometimes to do so. And then there's the Ecology Garden that draws locals and tourists alike, not to mention the Urban Forest Program. A quick look at their website will overwhelm you with the number of initiatives Green Up is involved in. So Peterborough Green Up has definitely come of age 20 years down the road, and as Kathy Duick says, it's a magic combination of government buy-in, especially local government, and the unflagging support of the community at large that's responsible for its continued success.
Well, congratulations to them. Jack, thanks very much for this.
Okay, you're welcome, Wayne.
Jack Rowe reporting from Peterborough.